and welcome to the 5th episode of Witching on a Dime. I'm getting a little better at remembering to actually post these, so hopefully a little bit. I do apologize if I'm squinting. I actually face the exact direction of the sun at this time as I'm recording, so that's a thing. But speaking of the sun, this I'm going to do, because it is coming up, I'm going to do an episode on things that you can find in cheaply for the harvest season. And I say cheaply because this is witching on a budget. This is not Dollar Tree dupes and finds for witchcraft. This is not like witching from just the Dollar Tree and things like that. This is just trying to help you find some cheap ways to do witchcraft, because I'm just trying to prove a point that you don't have to spend a ton of money on your practice. You don't really have to spend any money, but if you're wanting to like celebrate this kind of thing and things like that, sometimes you've got to spend a little money, and some of us don't have a whole lot of money to spend, but we still want to practice, to do our rituals, to celebrate the Sabbats. So this one's going to be for Mabon, because I should have done the first harvest festival the first time, which is August 1st, which is Lunasad or Lamas. But I did not, unfortunately, didn't come to my mind. So we're doing Mabon. We'll start this on Mabon, and I'll do another one for Suin and Yule and ongoing. And I would like to say, though, speaking of Suin and Mabon together, to try and to get some stuff and not get stuff that was Suin related. For me, that's very difficult. Halloween, Suin, as one of my favorite, like the whole harvest season is my favorite, but specifically Mabon and Suin is my absolute favorite, and so it was very, very, very difficult not to find or not to pick up and purchase items for that and to pick up for Mabon instead. So I've got a huge amount of stuff, and again, I will tell you where I bought it from. I will tell you other places that you can buy it cheap if you can't or don't have where I found mine in your area. I do have to say, a lot of this I did find at the dollar stores, so you're going to have to bear with me, but I can give you alternative places to kind of look. Now I do have to say, for some of this, it's crafting stuff, and if you do have a Michael's nearby you, they're probably doing their 40% off and stuff like that, so that might be actually a decent way to get them if you cannot get them at the dollar store. So, I'm going to kind of start and wiggle my way. There is, like I said, a lot of stuff. So, the first thing I have are fabrics. Now, yes, I have 2 fabrics. Also, if you are my co-host, Stephanie, no, you did not see these fabrics. They may or may not be going on a wreath for you. So, you did not see these fabrics. But I really enjoyed these ones. There were quite a few different, like, fall Mabon themed ones. I chose the mushrooms, because Steph likes mushrooms. So those, you can use them just actually as they are, wrapped out of their paper for altar cloths and things like that, or accents on your altar. I know I have a few ideas, maybe making some tarot mats with them, because you're always going to find the same size per roll, so you can just kind of sew up an altar cloth. And now, since I'm going to actually be using this for something that I need it open for, I'm going to open it and show you kind of the size of it, the dimensions, and it does say it's 100% cotton. So it's 100% cotton, so it will shrink slightly, but they are 18 by 21 inches, and that looks like, so this is the size. Now, for my purposes, it's a little small, but it will work on a regular sized one of their wreath hangers. I just have a cute little hanger that I picked up in the Suin spirit, which was a witch's hat. So that. They also have regular fabrics as well, so that would be perfect for that. Another thing that you can get at the dollar store are these plastic tabletop covers. These ones, and I have a fabric one from the dollar store that's really fall-like. I will put a picture in here to show you what that looks like. And they're lovely as well, so if you don't want the plastic, you want that. This is for an outdoor decor thing that I want to do, so they had to be plastic for the weather because it is rainy. Even though it likes to scorch heat, it does rain too, so it just helps not have it be a problem. Now, we're going to go with the decor theme here, and there's lots of decor things. I'll add more at the end of this. So these lovely flowers with the clips there, they had different kinds. I usually put these on my wreaths. And I have some stakes outside and stuff like this. They have this wonderful foliage and things like that. You can get at Michael's. I find it a little bit more expensive, but like I said, they have the certain percent off. Be careful with these bug beads, though. I'm not going to put those outside. I feel like a animal's going to eat them thinking it's another berry, so I'm literally just going to I just bought this one strictly for the leaves, and the berries and stuff are going to stay inside my house so that I'm not tempting anybody to eat styrofoam. More leaves, these lovely red flowers and these lovely yellow flowers, so with the harvest theme of yellows and things like that. Now these stones are just to hold something down, so I did get these buckets. I've got other ones, but I chose these ones for fall. I found those at Dollar Tree, and I got these. You can find these at Dollar Tree too, and I made these for the spring summer season, and I just took these guys and hot glued this to the bottom. But I did notice that you do need the stones in order to hold it down, or they keep knocking over, or you have a dog like I do that keeps knocking it over. Revan. So it's good to have a little bit more stability in the containers, and then I just kind of put those outside at my front. That's that project. Other outdoor decor things, actually, I'm going to put this lovely broom above my door there. I love that this one I got at Dollarama. And then in corresponding theme, I got this lovely wreath that I'm going to hang outside. And just to add a little bit more to it, I am going to add this lovely piece to the top so that it kind of fills it out a little bit more. And then I'm going to add this to another wreath that I've made. This hangs on, I have like the stakes in the ground, and it hangs on that. So that's where that'll hang, and then I have one that actually hangs at the door. The next thing I'm going to do is spices, because they're right at the top here. No, actually, I have more decor. I found these. I found a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree this year. Dollarama has some stuff, but I found a lot of Dollar Tree stuff. Dollarama also has some really nice trays and things like that. Gnomes, containers and things. I'm going to, of course, insert here what those all look like. I have taken pictures. I don't necessarily need them. I've got plenty of autumn decor, but I keep adding every so often. I also have this pumpkin that I am also adding to that witch's hat. I bought 2 of them. One for my witch's hat, one for Stephanie's witch's hat. They come in different colors. I saw purple, I saw orange, I saw reds. Just the blue is kind of what I gravitated towards for the both of us. Herbs are a big part of any witch practice. Mine usually come from the garden. This is sage from last year. This is rosemary from last year. Not very much of it, but a lot of my herbs come from there. You can find a lot of herbs, and I will go over herbs and stuff like that in another episode. Cinnamon sticks, great value from Walmart. Has a decent selection of herbs and spices and things perfect for this time of year. I do have a blog post on what herbs and spices and foods and things like that, the correspondences, on the website. So you can take a look there. Candles, also a big part. Around this time of year, you'll see more designated candles for the season, and that's how I picked up this orange one. But if you can't find the orange one, the red and yellow ones are great, and you can also pick those up at Dollar Tree. At Dollarama, I found these lovely little cinnamon. I guess you can find them at the Dollar. I found this one at the Dollar Tree as well. This apple cinnamon. These are also apple cinnamon, or these are just cinnamon actually candles. You can find all sorts of fall scents and stuff like that. I don't really like pumpkin. You can yell at me unless it's in a pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin pie scented things. They taste and smell too sweet for me. But I do like the apple cinnamons and the cinnamons. So I picked up an apple cinnamon and the cinnamon candles, which you can find at both stores depending on what you're looking for. Again, writing in this garden journal that I got at Dollar Tree is great as well. Pick one of those up for the harvest season. Kind of, if you haven't done a garden before, map out the garden you want to do. You can also use a notebook for that. You don't have to find this one specifically, but map out the type of garden that you want necessarily for next time. What you think you want to grow. Kind of research what you do in for gardens, things like that. And they have a wonderful as well baking looking thing. So I bought these ones, but there are other types of these lovely little baking cups. And if you're not a from scratch baker, Dollar Tree is really good for the pre-made stuff in bags. So if you're wanting to like bake something because you're feeling all fall witchy, but you don't feel like getting all the ingredients and stuff like that to make certain things, they do have like muffin mixes. They have biscuit mixes. This biscuit mix that is actually really delicious. And then these chocolate chip cookies, if you wanted to make chocolate chip cookies for the season as well. They have so many things in the area. All you have to really do is think outside the box, and you can use it for your Mabon celebration. Now, that is all I had for you in this episode of Witching on a Budget, or Witching on a Dime. But you have a wonderful Mabon Witches, and don't forget, we have some events coming up. You can check those out. I believe we posted it on Facebook. Have a good day, and we'll see you around.